Oh, we are back. Let's get to it, y'all. Yes, you will see me limping around. You will see me hobbling a little bit. I did sprain my ankle earlier today. I'm fine. No need to harp on it. Let's get to the game. Zachary Rieseshay has returned. If you guys didn't see the news, Jalen Johnson for the Atlanta Hawks, their second best player, probably the most important player overall, is out for the season with a shoulder surgery. So the Atlanta Hawks likely to continue their slide here. They're 22 and 25, I believe. About to be 22 and 26, taking on the Cleveland Cavaliers tonight. Now, they do play the Cleveland Cavaliers pretty damn well, so I'm hoping that they can shock them a little bit. Although, with the All-Stars announced, 3 Cavaliers getting the nod. Let's get to the game. Big Taz, John Corley, MBM, Daniel Berry Sports, Namar, appreciate y'all. Susan was popping, everybody. Trae Young has it up top, swings it over to Rieseshay. Rieseshay up top, coming to his right. Being guarded by Strus. Gets it over to Trae Young. Back to Rieseshay. Rieseshay, his first game back, I believe. Over to Young, over to Okongwu out of the corner. Shovels it over to Muhammad Guy, who lays it up and in. We watched Muhammad Guy play the other night. He was solid. He was solid. Very surprised. Very surprised. MBM said the Hawks play tough teams. They play the top teams tough. They do. They do. They are without Jalen Johnson, though. This team is going to continue to slide. He's their second best player, probably the most important player. It's obviously him and Trae Young. So they're going to continue to slide. They're going to continue to struggle, but hopefully they can shock the world a little bit. Garland didn't miss a floater, so Trae Young has it up top. Garland switches onto him, gets it over to Daniels, hands it off to Rieseshay. He spots up for a 3, and he rattles it in. That is a great sign for the Atlanta Hawks. He's not going to be able to replace what Jalen Johnson gave you, but he can approximate the big wing playing alongside of them. And then right down low, beautiful pocket pass to Jared Allen for an easy one-handed jam. Gets the Cleveland Cavaliers started. Trae Young, pocket pass to Okongwu, swings it out to Muhammad Guy, wide open for a 3. Can't get it to go. We did see him play the other night, and he can knock down that 3, but here he is picking up a steal. Garland in the backcourt over to Young for a deep 3. He can't get it to go. But Muhammad Guy with the rebound got it ripped out of his hands by Strus. You got to know to protect that ball after that rebound, young man. Here comes Donovan Mitchell bringing it down. Coming to his right. Against Trae Young, spinning off of him in the paint, puts up a floater. Comes up short. Long rebound, Daniels hands it off to Young. And already to start, a couple of missed easy floating opportunities between Garland and Mitchell. Trae Young throws the lob, Okongwu catches, lays it up and in, nice and easy. And the Atlanta Hawks are getting out and moving against this team. Angela Harding, what's up, Angela? And just like that, Darius Garland lines up a triple, bringing it down. Straightaway 3. Trae Young up top, coming to his right, driving it down. Puts up the floater off glass, way off. Okongwu with the offensive rebound, though. Kicks it out to Rieseshay. Quick left corner 3, and Rieseshay's 2 for 2. Welcome back to the party, Zachary Rieseshay, the #1 overall pick. He's fantastic. He's fantastic. I do like Rieseshay. I am on Rieseshay Island. There's a couple of us out there floating around. Angela said good night. How was your day? Day was pretty all right. Why are you limping? Well, by now, you know I am a Knicks fan. Sprained my ankle earlier today. No big deal, but it does hurt. I am icing it. Did take some medicine to stop the swelling as Donovan Mitchell with the turnaround jumper in the paint. Oh, I gave the 3 points to the wrong side. Excuse me, it's 10-7. Trae Young bringing it down, coming to his left off the Okongwu screen, put the long floater. Gets a nice friendly roll off the hit at the front of the rim. Nice soft touch. 9 minutes to go in this game already. Mitchell coming to his left off the Strus screen. Hesitation move, pulling it back out. He's got Trae Young on him, so he's going to put him in the post. Stopping, leaning in. They show 2. Cross-court pass to Garland. Catches, fires a deep straightaway 3. Knocks it down, nothing but net. Okongwu has it up top, swings it out to Rieseshay. Rieseshay on the right wing. Oh, Daniels on the right wing, excuse me. Driving it down, over to Muhammad Guy in the paint. No, Okongwu in the paint. They got a couple of guys who look way too similar from a distance. Rieseshay and Daniels, and Okongwu and Muhammad Guy. Way too similar, those groups of guys. Strus throws the lob to Jared Allen, who gets fouled by Okongwu. It's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. MBM said, I refuse to play the bench. Hey, man, if I had some bench guys, I would have tossed them in tonight for an extended run. If I had some bench guys. They get it into Jared Allen. They're not going to give him the 2 free throws. Jared Allen down low, stops, turns, spins, flips it up at the basket, and they're going to call the foul, I believe, on Dyson Daniels on the reach. This time sending Jared Allen to the foul line for 2 free throws. 8:20 to go. I wish I had a bench to play, MBM. Tonight would have been the perfect night. Listen, I was this close to just canceling the stream. Like, I just want to lay in bed and put ice on it, but I did put ice on it for a couple hours. Did take a big, long nap. So, Jared Allen knocked down the first free throw. Knocked down both free throws for Jared Allen. Trae Young bringing it down. Coming to his right, leaning in against Garland, draws the foul. Foul on the floor. MBM said, when's the tryouts? You can try out whenever you want, man. Send me an email. If there is ever any interest. Donovan Mitchell jumps the passing lane, gets the steal, going all the way down. Fending off Dyson Daniels well with his body, and he lays it up and in nice and easy. The Cavs take the lead. First time in the game, Okongwu has it up top. Hands it off to Trae Young. Trae Young coming to his right off the Okongwu screen. Driving it down, leaning in. Puts up the floater, gets it to go. Mitchell bringing it down. Coming to his right off the Jared Allen screen. Swings it over to Mobley in the paint. Leans in again. Goes up against Muhammad Guy. Can't get it to go, but gets his own offensive rebound and put back. Evan Mobley, his first All-Star game appearance. Getting chosen as a reserve by the starters. Trae Young, nice bounce pass. Nice extra pass to Dyson Daniels. Wide open in the right corner for a 3 as he knocks it down. And both teams looking like well-oiled machines out there. 7:25 to go. We're going to get our first TV timeout here. Listen, man, shoot your shot. If you fancy yourselves as an editor, or think you're capable of doing it, or think you're capable of being a producer, or, I don't know, being a part of anything that I do here, because I'm the only one, send me an email. Why not? You never know. I may need some help at some point. But a 17-16 game is exactly what we kind of want to see. I'm kind of expecting the Hawks to, at some point, kind of deflate a little bit without Jalen Johnson, especially with that news coming out. But they're moving and grooving right now. Muhammad Guy stepping in the way that he's stepping in is very, what's the word I want to go with? Surprising, out of nowhere, lucky. Like, he's legitimately stepped in as a power forward alongside Okongwu as a guy who can rebound a little bit, defend a little bit, shoot the 3 a little bit, finish around the basket a little bit. Like, you do a little bit of everything. He's not good at anything, but their other option is to, I don't know, play Larry Nance Jr., I guess, who, I like Larry Nance Jr., but he is a career backup center who at this point in his career, as he's gotten older, is kind of just transitioned into a pick and pop center, wants to shoot them 3s. But Muhammad Guy, who's obviously younger, gives you a lot more options. And probably to the benefit of the Hawks is going to end up moving forward now as like a legit part of their rotation moving forward. Great piece. MBM said, we're just scouting the Cavs. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Also rooting for their failures, of course. It is a TNT game, so anything could happen here tonight. Let's bring up ESPN. What other games are going on today? It is a Thursday TNT night. So there's not going to be too many games to go over, if any. Namar, what's up, Namar? If any. Let's see. The Lakers are playing the Wizards, and that is pretty much it before we get to the night games. Rockets, Grizzlies. We play the Rockets coming up on, no, not Saturday. We play the Lakers on Saturday. The Lakers are playing tonight against the Wizards to get a nice warm-up game before they come to the Garden. Yesterday we went over, but just a quick recap. The Celtics did end up winning. The Cavs did end up winning. So it's the second night in a row for the Cavs. Didn't even peep that. So the Cavs, hopefully, second night of a back-to-back situation. They're a little tired tonight, hopefully. Obviously, our Knicks beat the Nuggets in what was an extremely exciting game. 76ers beat the Kings. Unfortunately, the Kings continue to unravel as the Aaron Fox news has hit. And it seems like he is not long for the Sacramento region. Trying to head out to Texas, if you guys have read those reports correctly. The way I have, seeming like he wants to go team up with that alien down there in San Antonio. Here we go, though. Ty Jerome is in. Ty Jerome in the conversation for Sixth Man of the Year this year. As Garland drives it down, leaves it off for Allen, knocked out of his hands, the ball is still loose. Allen picks it up and throws it off Okongwu. This Jalen Johnson situation, it gave me flashbacks to the Julius Randle situation. He was out for a while. There was obviously hope he could come back. And then all of a sudden you get hit with the news, out for the season. And you're like, whoa, let me light myself up a little bit. Here we go. Didn't even have the light turned on. Lionel Moniz, what's up, Lionel? Allen handed off to Strus, who lined up a right wing three. And this is where the Cavs start to get dangerous. They're starting to heat up a little bit. They're knocking down the perimeter shots. Daniels driving it down, spins in the paint, step through, puts up a tough floater against Allen. Can't get it to go, but Okongwu right there for the tip up and in. I don't say thanks for entertaining us even when the Knicks are off. Always, man, always. I mean, it's just, might as well go live. I like watching basketball. I like watching basketball with you guys. And you guys continue to show up, so might as well keep doing it. Strus' straightaway three. Bricks it off the side of the backboard. Didn't even hit the rim. A straightaway three. Reza rushing it down and gets it over to Daniels, driving it down. Puts up a tough floater again. Comes up short, but Okongwu again with the offensive tip. But this time he can't get it to go. Strus rips it away. Hit ahead to Jerome. Jerome driving to his left. Up top on Hunter. Up top to, who is this? Niang. Cross-court pass to Strus. Up top to Garland, driving to his left, leans in, puts up a tough floater, gets it to go down. And Darius Garland got a little bit of a pep in his step tonight as Wallace is bringing it down after being named to the All-Star team for the second time in his career. Hunter up top to Daniels, swings it over to Reza up top. Gets it down low to Hunter at the foul line, knocked out of his hands by Garland, and Allen picks it up. Gets it over to Jerome. Jerome rushing it down the middle of the court. Kicks it in the corner. Niang, a three. Gets it to go. Nothing but net for Georges Niang. And here come the Cavs. 24-19. Under 6 to go. They get it over to Okongwu. Swings it over to Wallace on the left wing. Back to Okongwu. Okongwu hands it off to Hunter. Hunter being guarded by Jerome. Driving to his left in the paint. Leans in. Stop. Pump fake. Step through. Puts up the floater. Gets it to go. And that's what they're going to need DeAndre Hunter to do. With no Jalen Johnson, we need you. You've already been very aggressive this season. Probably the leader in Sixth Man of the Year voting so far. With Ty Jerome right on his heels, he's been fantastic off the benches. He goes down the lane, draws the foul, and one for Ty Jerome with the goofy-legged Euro step floater in the lane. But with Jalen Johnson now, okay, now we need you to take another step up in terms of responsibility, DeAndre Hunter. You've really found yourself this season, but now we really need you to step up. We really need more out of you. We need more out of everybody, but a little bit more out of you, a little bit more out of Bogdanovich, a little bit more aggressive scoring-wise from Trae Young. Maybe Dyson Daniels getting Reza back is going to help, but they're going to need it. Ty Jerome knocks down his and one free throw. 27-21, 5 minutes to go. Wallace gets it over to Daniels. Daniels on the left wing. Trying to feed Hunter down low. They do get it to Hunter. He has it in the left corner. Gets fouled by Niang. Being a little too physically aggressive with DeAndre Hunter in the corner. So it will be side out of bounds for the Hawks. I do have my chair in the background here in case I need to take a seat. In case my ankle starts to swell up a little bit. Vic Krejci has it up top. I forgot about Vic. They swing it over to Hunter, off the screen, wide open left wing three. In and out, can't get it to stay. DeAndre Hunter with the rebound. Here comes Ty Jerome. Hesitation move on Wallace again in the lane. Has it in the paint. Backing him down. Stopping. Spinning. Stops. Pump fakes. Kicks it out. Garland catches. One dribble. Sidestep three. Just discards of Dyson Daniels with a quick bump fake, but he does miss the relocation three. And here comes Hunter, coming to his left off a Larry Nance Jr. screen. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Krejci. They swing it over to Daniels. Almost said Ricochet. They look too similar. Swings it out to Hunter for a wide open three. He can't get it to go. Fight for the rebound. Garland rips it away. Here comes Darius Garland. Garland has it up top, driving to his right. Behind the back, stepping back. Swings it over to Jerome, driving down the lane. Puts up a tough floater over Larry Nance Jr. Gets it to go. Ty Jerome coming right in a quick 10-2 run as both these teams have gone to the bench, but Cleveland has the advantage. Up top to Larry Nance Jr. on a pick and pop three, comes up short, can't get it to go. Ty Jerome with the rebound, and the avalanche continues to fall. If Cleveland scores here, expect a timeout. Quick crossover to his right back to Ty Jerome. They swing it around, up top to Garland, driving it down a floater, gets it to go. No timeout for the Hawks. They're going to continue to run it as they now go down by 10. Wallace bringing it down. He's going to pull it back out over to Krejci. Krejci up top. He's going to hesitate for the three. Wanted to shoot it, but didn't have enough space. But Wallace will step back for a three. Don't like that shot, but Larry Nance Jr. with the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to Daniels. Daniels, pump fake, spinning to his right, driving down the lane. Scoop lefty layup over Jared Allen. Great contest from Allen. Daniel was making it a little bit tougher than it needed to be and missed it. Garland bringing it down the other way. 3 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Time is flying by. I like it. Garland driving to his right, loses it, but they do call the foul on Krejci. Susan, what's up, Susan? (31-21), a 10-point deficit. They're going to have to bring Trae Young back in. Daniel subs out. Wallace also checks out for the Hawks as they get in Garrison Matthews. The Hawks miss three from Sam Merrill, and Trae Young bringing it down. Under 3 to go. Trae Young dancing with it, loses the handle, picks it back up. Ty Jerome switches onto him. Trae Young's going to look to dance. Step back, pump fake over to Nance Jr. in the corner for three. Way off again, man. I have not seen Larry Nance Jr. hit a three so far this season. Now, that's just me as a person who doesn't watch a whole lot of Hawks, but Sam Merrill fires a left wing three in transition. He can't get it to go. But we are going to get a TV timeout here. Yet another one. Neither team really looking to call timeouts. Neither team with a huge advantage, although Cleveland's starting to move it and groove it a little bit. I thought the Hawks, we would get a timeout from them at some point, but hasn't worked out that way. They're choosing to just kind of play through it a little bit, knowing probably that the TV timeout was right around the corner. Want to save your own timeouts. Something I didn't do, though, is check the standings. The Knicks still remain 1 game behind of the Boston Celtics as both teams won last night. 33-15, 32-16. Exactly 1 game behind. They are 6.5 games behind Cleveland, so it would be nice if Cleveland could lose. It would be nice. When's the next time Cleveland plays? Because we don't play until Saturday. We have 2 days off here. Namar said, did you hear the news? Knicks open to moving Mitchell Robinson. I don't know if that's news, Namar. I think we've known that. You want to talk about news, though? Tom Thibodeau did talk about how Mitchell Robinson is running and jumping. Mitchell Robinson is indeed running and jumping. Playing with controlled practice is, I believe, how it was described. Controlled contact. The Cavs play on Sunday, so they have a couple days off. They have 2 days off. They don't play till Sunday, 3:30 against the Mavs. Boston, that Boston game. That is a win-win situation for New York. Oh, man. Cavs play Boston yet again. Mark, what's up, Mark? Boston schedule. We know we have a game against Boston coming up. We still don't have a game against Cleveland coming up soon. We don't. But they play Cleveland, Dallas, New York. This is a tough situation right here for Boston. I like it. I like it. Hopefully they come to that New York game a little bit slow-footed. Although they have been, not really, not really. You thought they would have pulled themselves together, but they continue. Look at this stretch from the Celtics. Oh, they won, loss, win, loss, win, loss, win, loss. It looked like, okay, we're going to pull ourselves together. We beat Golden State. We beat the Clippers on the road, although this was not a good win because the Clippers didn't play anybody. Then they lost badly to the Lakers. Then they beat Dallas. That's a good win. Lost to Houston, beat Chicago. So does that mean they're going to beat the Pelicans, lose against the 76ers again, beat the Cavs, lose against the Mavericks again, and then we got to break that curse and beat them? Even though they're due for a win? This is a crazy stretch for them. This is how many games? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's a 14-game sample size. That's the whole month. That was the whole month of January, pretty much, that they really struggled. David Oz Jr., what's up, David? The Warriors did beat OKC, Susan. That was an interesting outcome the other night. Warriors obviously not very good. They did pull it off. I was hoping they would pull it off, but the last game of the night, 116 to 109. Shea did go off for 52, I saw. He did, 52. 26 for Jay Will. They got nothing from Harnstein. They did get 18 big old rebounds, but he was 2 for 10. And we're back to the game already after that TV timeout. Mobley gets dunk in transition. Trae Young has it on the left wing, gets it over to Nance Jr. Hands it off to Craigie. Driving to his left. Tried to hit the bounce pass to Larry Nance Jr., but the pass is off. It's out of bounds. And Mobley just beating everybody down the court previously for the easy lay-in. Big Tax said Denver Nuggets fans do not like me. Hey man, if you win, you can talk what you want to talk. Mobley's gonna step behind the line for a right wing three. Comes up short. Larry Nance Jr. comes flying in for that rebound. Larry Nance Jr. bringing it down. Has it up top. Hits the bounce pass to Hunter coming down the lane. He gets an easy layup out of it. Nice pass from Larry Nance Jr. Nice cut from DeAndre Hunter. Mitchell has it on the left wing, being guarded by Craigie. Spinning to his left along the baseline, inside pass to Mobley. He steps through and throws it down with 2 hands. That is the evolution of Evan Mobley, not getting bullied around in the paint anymore. Nice pass from Mitchell. And Niang causes another foul. Niang. David said 3 Cavs on the All-Star team. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We did think that there was going to be at least one team in the East who was going to get 3 All-Stars. We thought at some point it could have been the Knicks between the way Anunoby started the year and another foul on Niang. Come on, Niang. Relax, buddy. Relax. We thought it could have been Mikal Bridges after he started to pick up his play after a slow start to the season. We were hoping that it could have been Josh Hart, even though that was a long shot because of what he's meant to this team this year. But ultimately, it was the Cleveland Cavaliers who do deserve 3 All-Stars, who do have 3 guys playing at an elite level. Obviously, Donovan Mitchell named to the starters, but Evan Mobley and Darius Garland both getting voted in to the reserves. What do you guys think about LaMelo Ball not making it? The chosen one. The fan favorite. I saw it and it was like, oh, all right. I feel like somebody's missing. Oh, snap, where's LaMelo? He's not here. I do want to give a nice shout out to Tyler Hero. We're not supposed to root for the Heat. I don't root for the Heat, but it's nice to see a guy make his first All-Star team, especially a guy like Tyler Hero who did make it a big stink. Like, no, I want to be a starter. I don't want to just be a 6th man. And they reward him by allowing him to start, and he's rewarding them by playing at an All-Star level, and this year finally getting the nod. So shout out to him, man. I like that. I like when that happens. 25-26 was popping, my guy. Trae Young has it up top. Donovan Mitchell did knock down a floater. And the Hawks did knock down both their free throws off the Niang foul. Trae Young step back mid-range jumper. Can't get it to go. Hunter comes flying in for the rebound and knocks down a little floater in the lane. Off the offensive rebound. Ty Jerome rushing it down right wing. Being guarded by Young. It's not a good matchup. He goes right past him and hits the reverse layup. Terrible defense from Trae Young. Is what we come to expect, but that was just Olay defense. That was Jokic defense last night. That was just like, all right, go ahead. The basket right there. Go ahead, go get it. Go get that layup. 25-26 said, I'm surprised that LaMelo didn't make it. I'm not, actually I am surprised. I guess I am surprised. I was going to say I'm not surprised. I'm not a big LaMelo fan, so I'm not upset that he didn't make it, but I was surprised he didn't get the nod. DeAndre Hunter driving to the basket gets fouled. I think the foul's on Mobley, but it's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws as the Hawks are down 12. Charlie B. Cruz, what's up, Charlie? Who are we rooting for in this game? Got to root for Atlanta. You have to root for Atlanta. We need Cleveland losses. It's somewhat of a win-win, though, because seeing Atlanta falter is always nice. It's always fun. But they're without Jalen Johnson, so that's going to end up happening all by itself anyway. But, we need Cleveland losses, right? For the slim chance that's available, trying to climb up to that 1 seed. It's not out of the realm of possibility, but. (25-26) said Kyrie didn't make it in the West, and he did not. He did not. I don't know if Dallas hasn't been good enough. He hasn't been consistent enough. He's been very good. I think he's worthy of being an all-star this year for sure. But there's a lot of guys worthy of being an all-star this year for sure. A lot of guys being worthy of an all-star. Ty Jerome's going to fire a half-court shot. Can't get it to go. After Hunter did knock down both of his free throws, DeAndre Hunter kind of saving the Hawks a little bit. Would have been much worse without his contributions. And that's going to be the end of our first quarter. 10-point game, 39-29. Student said, I'm sorry, I just can't stand the elf Trae Young. David said, any Mitch news? Some slight, small, tiny Mitch news. I think Tom Thibodeau was the guy who said it. They asked him, they were like, so any update on Mitch? And he said, yeah, he's running and jumping. Which is like, oh, I thought he wasn't running. No, he's running and jumping. And I think that they said their exact words were like controlled contact in practice. Like controlled contact. Like nothing crazy. It's not banging around or anything, but, it's good news. Honestly, it's in line with the fact that he said, no, I'm going to play the Celtics on the 8th. It's like, oh, well, if you're going to do that, you got to start running and jumping and taking some controlled contact. So maybe he knows the date of the time that they expect him to be back, the timeline, because the Knicks are never going to tell us the timeline. Honestly, I'm a little tired of people being like, oh, he's not playing for the season. They said December, and we're already going into February. And I'm like, look, man, they said December, January, which to me told me at the earliest, late January, probably early February. And then the reporting changed to probably January. Not probably, definitely January. No longer, December is out of the question. And a lot of people are like, oh, they're already pushing back the timeline. And I was like, all right, well, I was expecting January anyway. But if you're saying January, that makes me think February. And as we've gotten through the month, I was like, all right, I want to hear news. I want to hear news of how the practice is going. And we haven't heard any news because they never give us anything. But here we are at the end of the month. They got to give us something. And finally, they're like, all right, look, he's running and jumping, right? So, listen, I hope he's back. Obviously, there's no timeline. I hope we get him back soon. The trade deadline is next week. 1 week from today. 1 week from today. I believe it's 3? So, David Oz Jr. said, sprinting and jumping, he's getting close. I hope. Listen, he did put on Snapchat or Instagram or wherever he put that update. Yeah, I'm playing February 8th against the Celtics. But I have been telling you guys since the beginning of January when everybody was like, all right, we're in January. That's Mitchell Robinson time. I have been telling you guys, don't expect like a nice ramp up of information to Mitchell Robinson eventually returning. Like what we'll get is at some point they'll just be like, oh yeah, he practiced the other day. Yeah, he'll be back in about a week. And maybe that's what that Tom Thibodeau kind of sprinkle of news was. Like, oh he's actually been running and jumping. It's like, oh, okay. Like we're not gonna get a big bomb of like, hey, here's what's going on with Mitchell Robinson. He'll be back soon. He'll just appear one day and they'll be like, David Haas Jr. said, I see a Sims trade coming. I do too. If you guys have been paying attention to SNY and Ian Begley, Ian Begley is the most tapped into the Knicks. The most tapped in guy to the Knicks, and he said Expect the Jericho Sims trade. They have Huck Porty in the back. They got Achua playing well now. They got Mitchell Robinson waiting in the wings. So Jericho Sims is probably on his way out. He's going to be a free agent this summer. So trade him to a spot where he can play and get minutes and kind of earn another contract is probably what's best for him, because he's going to be buried on the bench behind all these guys, right? So expect a smaller move like Jericho Sims getting traded for, I don't know, a couple of seconds, maybe a player. I don't know. You're not going to get much for Jericho Sims. Already coming out of the second quarter, Cavs come out. I believe that was Ty Jerome, knocked down a floater. He's killing the Hawks right now. They have no answers for him. I'd put Vic Krejci on him. I don't know why they continue to hide Trae Young on him unless he continues to get hit in mismatches. Trae Young, a one-legged three, bouncing on the rim, can't get it to go. See, this is a situation where your second best guy, Jalen Johnson's out with an injury. If you're Trae Young, you got to come through. As Craig Porter launches a three, can't get it to go. You got to come through if you're Trae Young, and you got to help pull your team out. The Cavs are on the second night of a back-to-back. They swing it over to Krejci, a right wing three, can't get it to go. Oh, that wasn't Krejci. That was Garrison Matthews. See, this is the thing. Hold on. Back up. One more second. As the Cavs swinging around Jerome, he's going to drive it down. In the lane, puts up another floater, gets another bank shot floater to go down. Here's the thing about the Hawks that pissed me off. We talked about it earlier. Onyeka Okongwu and Muhammad Guy look a little similar, especially with the angle that we have it here. DeAndre Hunter misses a pull-up three. Mitchell with the rebound. This is getting into blowout territory. As Mitchell bringing it down, shoot the pull-up three. Comes up well short. Trae Young with the rebound. But then you have Zachary Ricochet and Dyson Daniels, who look very similar. Now I'm realizing they have Krejci and Garrison Matthews, who look very similar. They both got arm sleeve tattoos, as Okongwu misses a layup off the pocket pass from Trae Young. And if this gets into blowout territory, we're ending it early because we don't need to watch this. Ty Jerome misses a floater this time. Trae Young bringing it down. 10 minutes to go. We're 2 minutes into this quarter already. Trae Young's going to step back for a three, and he knocks this one down. Okay, Trae Young, make it a game. Make it spicy. Come on. We're rooting for you. Unfortunately, we're rooting for you. Unfortunately. Donovan Mitchell has it up top, coming to his right, crossing over to his left, snaking it back to his right hand, pulling it out, crossing over, driving down the lane, gets to the left side, misses the layup, fight for the rebound, but a foul on Okongwu. How was it a foul on Okongwu? Big Rud. What's up, Big Rud? 25-26 says the Cavs don't have any glaring weaknesses. They're not glaring. You're right. They're not glaring weaknesses, but you could still kind of beat them up on the glass a little bit. You can kill if you have a big guy who can muscle around Mobley and Allen, you could still kind of do that. Now they've gotten significantly better at it, don't get me wrong, but you can still kind of do it. Also, the perimeter defense, not great. Not great, their perimeter defense. They rely heavily on running guys off the three-point line and forcing them to either hit floaters or attack the basket against a very good rim protector in Mobley, a very good rim protector in Allen. But, between Mitchell, Garland, Ty Jerome, Sam Merrill, they don't have very good perimeter defenders at all. So you could take advantage of them in that way. But they do have a very solid defensive game plan in terms of you're going to hustle around and run guys off the three-point line and force them into the paint, force them into that mid-range area, into our shot blockers, because we have two fantastic, versatile defending bigs. Mitchell splits a pair of free throws, but no glaring weakness. You're right about that. Nothing super obvious. And they're not even big weaknesses. They're just things that's how you try and punish the Cavs as best as you can. As Trae Young gets down the lane, gets it over to Okongwu for a nice easy layup. A 10-point game is a good spot to be in. It's a decent spot to be in. No, I shouldn't say good. As Mobley lines up a straightaway three, comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Merrill ends up with it. Swings it out to Mitchell, over to Mobley. Mobley, pass fake, driving down the lane. Euro stepping right to the basket. Terrible defense from the Hawks. Who's that, Muhammad guy? That was Okongwu. Terrible defense from Okongwu there. I mean, Mobley, just a beautiful move. Don't get me wrong, but Trae Young's dancing with it. Being guarded by Merrill. Coming to his right off the Okongwu screen. Stops, pump fake, pass fake. Over to Dyson Daniels. Dyson Daniels, hesitation move. Going right into the chest of Ty Jerome. Misses the floater. Here comes Jalen Tyson, the rookie. Pushing the pace, running right into the defender. Floater off glass, gets it to go. He's looking for a foul. He doesn't get it. But a timeout from Atlanta. They're now down 14. Blowout alert, y'all. Blowout alert. 8:30 to go here in the second quarter. If we hit the blowout, we might have to get out of here early. I'm not sticking around to watch the Atlanta Hawks flounder in a blowout game. David said, I'd like to see Moses and TJ Warren come up for our trade deals. I mean, the thing about it, David, is they have no value. They have no value in a trade. If a team wants those guys, they're down in the G League. The Knicks don't have the rights to them in the G League. They play for the Knicks G League team, for their affiliate team. So any team can go down to the G League and pick them up. They just don't have any value. They would just be walking money contracts, walking matching. They would be matching salary. But how much salary do they have? A couple million, which is not getting you anything. It's not getting you anything. David said, not too excited about Saturday. No AD, but hype for Monday. Big test. For sure. I think Saturday can be a little bit of a trap game. I think anytime you get in a situation when you start looking past the team, it becomes a trap game. Obviously, the Knicks are coming off of 2 days of rest. But the Lakers right now up by 13 on the Wizards. Who's their starting lineup tonight? Who's starting in ahead of AD? Jackson Hayes. So, okay. Okay. Good luck, Jackson Hayes, against Big Cat. But, if you're not paying attention, Austin Reeves can get you. Obviously, LeBron is LeBron. He's going to come play in the Garden. He's going to go hard. So that's going to be annoying. But Jared Vanderbilt is back. But anytime you start looking past the team, that's when they can surprise you. They could have a good shooting night. It is a nationally televised game. You know how those guys like to play on national TV, especially big number 23. So. Lionel Mona said, with a healthy Mitchell Robinson, the Knicks can beat the Cavs. I do think he would be important in a series against the Cavs. I think he would be important against the series against Philly, obviously. I think we've been through this before. Let's do the standings. Let's go over here real quick. I think it would be important to play the Cavs. I don't want to see him at all play the Celtics. I don't think that's a good matchup. Unless, Luke Cornett's out there. Then, all right. I think he's actually important to beat the Bucks, but we have a fantastic matchup against the Bucks, so it's not even that big of a deal. I think he's important to play the Pacers, especially when they go to their bench. If we start off the game and we match Karl Anthony Towns with Miles Turner, and then we have Mitch coming off the bench against their bigs off the bench, okay. Thomas Bryant, Mitchell Robinson's dominating that matchup. I think it's important if we end up playing the Magic at some point in the playoffs. They're big with Paolo, Wendell Carter Jr., Goga Batadze, what's his name? Jonathan Isaac. Mitchell Robinson's going to be important in that series, especially as a team that doesn't hit threes in the Orlando Magic. Oh, you guys can't even see anything. My bad. Especially against a team that can't hit threes like the Orlando Magic, having Mitchell Robinson parked in the paint against them is going to do wonders. I think the Pistons he's important to as well. A matchup against the Pistons. I think a matchup against the Hawks he'd be important as well. So, there's a bunch of teams where Mitch could be important. There's a couple that I don't want to see Mitch play against at all. I don't want to see him in a Celtics series. Like I said, unless he's coming off the bench and playing against Luke Cornett, cool, but come on. We know Mitch struggles to get out the three-point shooters, and having him go up against Porzingis is not where I want to see him. But every other team pretty much, super important piece. Super important piece. Coming out of that timeout, the Hawks miss a three. Tyson driving it down. Hands it off to Merrill. Merrill right wing three. Comes up short. Fight for the rebound. Okongwu has it. Namar said, did you hear that the Knicks are open to listening to an offer from Mitchell Robinson? I think they've been open all season, Namar. I don't think it's been a secret that they've been listening to offers from Mitchell Robinson. If the right offer comes, I think they trade Mitchell Robinson for sure. This front office never trades guys when their value is lowest. And Mitchell Robinson's value has never been lower than it is right now coming off the injury. Tyson, nice pass from Merrill, who went along the baseline, hit the rookie Tyson for another easy layup. And the Hawks trying to push it the other way quickly. Reza Shea behind the back going in, gets fouled by Tyson. Reza Shea, fancy move, fancy ball handler. Susan said Mitchell Robinson is not going anywhere. I hope not. I like Mitchell Robinson a lot. Obviously, he's my favorite player on the team, but I don't want to see him to go anywhere. I'd love to see him retire, Nick, if I'm being honest. Reza Shea misses the first free throw. Come on, Zachary Riza-Shea. 14-point deficit. Can't be missing free throws. Can't be missing free throws. Mark said, no, AD, he flew back to LA. Yeah, AD is listed out for a while with his latest injury. Riza-Shea does knock down the second one. But like I said, don't look past the opponent, because that's when the trap games come up, and it's like, how did we lose to that team? It's happened before. Craig Porter for the Cavs turns it over. Riza-Shea rushing it the other way. Scoop layup with the right hand. Gets it to go. And the foul from Riza-Shea. Here you go, Zachary Riza-Shea. They need you, man. They need you to step up. With no Jalen Johnson, you're just coming back off the injury. Defense leading the offense. He took 3 Cavs to the basket. David said, if we keep playing like we are, hustle, energy, selflessness, no one's beating us. True fact. Yeah, I hope people are realizing that the Knicks are a legit championship contending team. I've been saying all season long, I have them as a dark horse championship contending team. The reason why they're dark horse is because they don't have the depth, and a lot would have to go right for win the championship, but they definitely can do it. They definitely can do it if everything goes right. As Garland gets into the paint, knocks down a little fall away floater. Daniels hands it off to Riza-Shea, going right into Garland, gets another and one for Riza-Shea. Okay, Zachary Riza-Shea, buddy, welcome to the game. I like the way he's playing. I love the way he's playing right now. Namar, let's beat the Lakers. Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, it's definitely a game they should absolutely win, but don't look past them. The Knicks are going to come off of 2 days of rest. Got to continue to defend home court against this West Coast onslaught. They're coming in hot. Riza-Shea misses another free throw, though. You can't be missing free throws, though, Riza-Shea. Should have cut it to 10 there. 52-41, 6:30 to go. Approaching the halfway point of the quarter. Garland catches it up top, driving it down. Another floater, another basket for Darius Garland. The two-time All-Star. Daniels has it up top. Hands it off to Hunter. Hunter pulling it back out, being guarded by Merrill. Dancing with it. Picks his dribble up. Cross-court pass, Riza-Shea, right corner three. He's been knocking them down, and he continues to knock them down. The Zachary Riza-Shea game. Welcome, big dog. Welcome. I love to see it. I'm a big fan of Zachary Riza-Shea. He's #1 overall pick, and people were looking down on him. Like, nah, man, he's talented. He's talented. Garland's dancing with it, double behind the back, in the paint. Tries to kick it out the last second. Terrible decision from Garland, getting too fancy. Riza-Shea, Euro stepping down the lane, another scoop layup. Can't get that one to go, but they call the foul. A lot of ticky-tack fouls for Riza-Shea right now, but he's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. Just knock down your free throws now. Riza-Shea is all over the place right now. All over the place. Student said, Mitchell Robinson led the league in rebounds last season before the Knicks injured by crybaby Embiid. True. David said, we got to give the Celtics and Cavs that 30-point rubbing like we did last end of the year. I just want to see them beat those teams. Just beat those teams. Just prove that, like, yes, we're on this level. We can beat these teams. Let's get to it, right? It's all I want to see. They played both of those teams one time, and it was early in the year. So it was literally the first game of the season against the Celtics, and then like the 3rd or 4th game of the season against the Cavs. This team was not clicking yet. The chemistry wasn't there. The chemistry was nowhere near where it is right now. Go back and watch those. If you have the league pass, go back and watch that first 5 games from the Knicks. Just pick one of them. They're not good games. The Knicks don't play all that well. You know, the wins that they got from good shooting because they're so supremely talented offensively. The Cavs swing it down low to Jared Allen for an easy layup. He does get fouled, missed the layup. But I'd like to see this version of the Knicks take on this version of the Celtics or this version of the Cavs. Let's do it. We do have a Celtics game coming up. We don't have a Cavs game until for a while. So big Celtics game, man. Big Celtics game coming up. February 8th, I believe, which is the day after the trade deadline, which is the 6th. Our first game after the deadline, which is the 6th. Robin Stroll, what's up, Robin? Nobody wants Butler. Now we're going to have to keep Jimmy. Nobody wants Jimmy Butler. I mean, the Phoenix Suns want him, but they have a guy who has a no-trade clause because they're morons for trading for that guy. Jared Allen misses a free throw. He did knock down the first one. So it's 46-55, a 9-point game. Hunter has it at the foul line, puts it up, gets fouled. He's going to the foul line, 2 free throws, and the Cavs continue to hack and whack right now. 46-55, sending DeAndre Hunter to the foul line for 2 free throws. Easy money. What's up, Easy? I need 15 from Mitchell. He should get it. What does he have right now? I mean, I know he's not scoring a whole lot, but Hunter at the foul line knocks down the first one. David said, the loss of Jalen Johnson hurts the Hawks. Oh, it destroys the Hawks. They're done. They're done. They're not a threat to anybody this season. They were a threat before, not anymore. They're done. You lost your second best player. And Trae Young's not even having that good of a season. His assist numbers are super high, but you remove one of his weapons, that number is going to come down a little bit. His scoring and his efficiency has not been there this year. Garland inside pass to Porter, kicks it out to Tyson, a relocation right corner 3, knocks it down. Jalen Tyson, the rookie, playing well, taking advantage of his opportunity tonight. He's up to 7 points. Trae Young down the lane, high floater, blows the floater. Come on, Trae Young. Come on, dog. Here comes Garland, bringing it down, a 10-point game yet again. Forgot to give the Hawks there the free throw. And then kicked out of bounds by the Cavs. Ball going back to Atlanta. Charlie said, hope to see your Miami Heat in the first round. I don't want to play the Heat. I don't want to play any team that plays dirty and is going to injure people. Hunter misses a straightaway 3. Hunter's had some decent looks from 3-point range, and he hasn't knocked them down. Really hurting the Hawks right now. He carried them for a little bit offensively, but now missing some easy ones. Garland, a nice pass over to Allen, rolling to the basket for a big one-handed jam. And the Cavs have had this like 10-point cushion majority of the game, but can't really pull away entirely. Hunter inside to Rizashay, who goes up against Jared Allen and finishes nice and easy. Garland bringing it down. Has it on the right wing. Crosses over to his right. Again, a pull-up 3. Breaks it off the back rim. Can't get it to go. Allen comes flying in for the rebound. Under 4 to go. Over to Strus, driving it in. Loses it. Ball still loose. Strus dives on it. Can't save it, though. And here come the Hawks. Trae Young shovels it over to Okongwu. Goes up and blows the layup, but gets fouled by Tyson. And Tyson's upset. Tyson is getting no love from the officials. No benefit of the doubt. They were blowing the whistle anytime he even looks at the Hawks players. Easy Money said, put Mitchell in, 7 more. I mean, it's just the first half, but he's going to get 7 more for sure. You're going to get it, Easy Money. You're going to get it for sure. K. Hazy said, why does Trae think he's Jalen Brunson? Who does he think he is, Jalen Brunson? Brunson, obviously, with a gorgeous masterpiece last night, 30 and 15. Darius Garland can never. With only 2 turnovers, by the way. Darius Garland can never. He'd have like 7 turnovers. Charlie said, why am I not hearing streaky shooter Bogdanovich's name? Because he's not playing right now. I don't know what injury he has, but he is not able to play. They have gone to Garrison Matthews and Vic Krejci off the bench in his role. Neither of them having too much of an impact tonight. Garland over the top to Allen. Down low to Mobley, who gets fouled by Vic Krejci. Vic Krejci. Evan Mobley is going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws with 3:30 to go here in the second quarter. David said Josh and Jalen were ever honest on their pod today about the way the season is going. They were. I didn't see the podcast. I saw a clip, and it was great. It was a great clip from Josh Hart, talking about how he accepted his role this season and how it's led to him having the best season of his career. As Mobley digs down underneath and knocks down a little post-up floater. Nice move from him. Trae Young has it up top. Definitely a must-watch. It's the episode where they have Taylor Rooks on, the newest one. Hunter fires away straightaway 3, and he continues to miss these wide-open threes. DeAndre Hunter not coming through for his Hawks today, and they need him more than ever as Garland gets to the rim and knocks down a floater. They need him more than ever with Jalen Johnson now being out for the rest of the year. Trae Young pulls up a deep one, gets it to go straight away. Quickly quiets the crowd. My man, Niall Dimitri. What's up, Niall? Appreciate you for your generosity, my man. Great show so far. Let's go, Knicks. Appreciate you, Niall. Appreciate you. Jared Allen has it, spins, gets it over to Strus, behind the back pass, and then Garland just throws it to nobody. Hit ahead to Trae Young in the right corner, being guarded by Garland. Leans in, draws the foul on Garland. Garland got the worst of it. Trae Young lowered that shoulder right into his jaw and then went up for the shot. Should be a foul on the floor, though. David said, Brunson said we are okay with the record, but we need consistency, and when we get on the court, we all need to be locked in. Yeah, I mean, that's captain talk right there for sure. But, you know, like we all see it. We all see it. It's nice to know that they see it and they know it, right? You have to expect that they know. They're smart guys, right? I don't doubt for 1 second that they don't know what's going on. And we know they spend time on Twitter. Like, they reference it all the time, a lot of the Knicks memes from Knicks Twitter. So they know how the fan base feels. They know what their expectations are this season. They know that they need to be more consistent. Okay, Hazy said OMG, Trae. Yeah, he just threw that shoulder right into Garland's face. And then they reward him with the foul. And they give Darius Garland the foul for just standing there. Chris Rowe, what's up, Chris? Let's get those likes up. Just stop by to show love. I'm out. Appreciate you, Chris. Appreciate you. Yes, you're in the stream and you haven't hit the like button, please go ahead. Hit that thumbs up button. It is the best way to support the stream. Helps grow the stream, helps spread it out to more people. The best way. It's all I'll ever ask of you guys. Thank you. Thank you very much. Namar said I don't want to see the Heat also. Yeah, I'm good on the Heat. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. David said, I'd rather play the Heat instead of the Sixers, Pistons, or Magic. True. Very true. Don't want to play the Magic. Super tough. They're going to wear you down. Similarly with the Pistons, the Sixers are just dirty, so nobody wants to play them. They're just going to, Embiid's going to go out there looking to hurt your guys. Tyrese Maxey I'm afraid of Tyrese Maxey. Maxey is a scary dude. I love Big Maxey. Unfortunately, he plays for one of the worst franchises in the league, but I love Maxey. Lakers blowing out the Wizards, as everybody does. 25-26 said, imagine being an NBA player and hearing people flame you on social media. Yeah, I'd cry my tears with all the millions of dollars I would have, though. I'd be cool with it. I would be cool with it. David said Heat's gonna be totally different after the deadline. Maybe they can't find a trade for Butler though, and they just suspend him for the rest of the year, and they're like, we don't even want you around. Go home. We'll pay you. We'll pay you to not do anything. Maybe. Fantasia, what's up, Fantasia? What's going on in the game? Cavs have, for the most part, held like a 10-point cushion. It's gone down to 8. It's gone up to like 15. I think it's the largest lead of the game. Trae Young's at the foul line now for 2 free throws. Got fouled by Garland. Or is it 3 free throws? No, it's just the 2 free throws. They're in the bonus. As he knocks down both of them. But it's a 56-64 game. But the Cavs have held control the entire time. It just kind of felt like the Hawks are surviving right now. 2:15 to go. Strus has it up top. Swings it over to Garland. But if the Hawks continue to hang around and they start knocking down the perimeter shots, anything's possible. So the Cavs playing with some fire here. Garland launches a straightaway three, can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Daniels ends up with it. He's pushing the pace. Shot out of a cannon, gets it over to Hunter. Reverse layup, gets it to go. DeAndre Hunter finally getting a layup to go. He has been missing all of his perimeter shots so far tonight, though. But just like that, it's a 6-point game, y'all. Just like that. Mitchell driving it down, knocked away by the great barrier thief, but they can't recover it. Gets it over to Mobley, driving it down, gets fouled by Daniels. Atlanta on a 7-0 run. 7-0 run. Appreciate you, Robin. Hope you have a good night as well. Mobley knocks down his first free throw. (25-26) said Bradley Beal's son was crying when he heard someone say trade that bum in regards to his father. Well, I don't have a family, so I don't have to worry about that. If I did have a family, that's the thing I would worry most about, is the kids. The kids, man. The kids and the wife. That's what I would be worried about. I wouldn't be worried about me. I could handle that. But I also wouldn't be a bum, you know? Like, I would gracefully age. If I was ever a superstar, I would gracefully age into being a role player. I would very much welcome that. Garland, no look past the Mobley, coming down the court as the Cavs just rushing it down the other end, off of a Atlanta Hawks score. Trae Young bringing it down, has it on the left wing, dancing with it, picks his dribble up, gets it over to Hunter. Hunter fires a three, because he was being fouled, pushed a little bit by Jared Allen, who was just out of position, kind of went for the steal, knocked out of bounds. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws, because it's a foul on the floor, but they are in the bonus. So 2 free throws for Hunter. Student said the leader of the 76ers is Maxey. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. 68-60. Forgot to give Mobley his other free throw. And DeAndre Hunter hits the first one here, with 1:14 to go. Hunter goes 2 for 2. 68-62. Still a 6-point game. And like I said, it feels like the Hawks have survived. It doesn't even feel like the Hawks have been playing well. Mitchell down the lane, gets locked up by Dyson Daniels, tosses up an air ball from a floater. Great defense from Daniels. Not a great shot from Donovan Mitchell. Trae Young has it up top, being guarded by Mitchell. He steps back for a deep straightaway three. Air ball's it. Terrible shot. Mobley saves it from going out of bounds, and the Cavs are going to push it the other way. Garland on the right wing, coming to his right off an Allen screen. A Strus screen, excuse me. Garland spinning to his right, floater off glass. Can't get it to go, fight for the rebound. Jared Allen takes it away from Trae Young. They swing it around. Mitchell a deep left wing three. Splashes in nothing but net. Huge shot for Donovan Mitchell, bringing them back to a 9-point cushion. Rudy Pooty, what's up, Rudy? Appreciate you, brother. Daniels swings it over to Young. Trae Young dancing with it, being guarded by Strus. Has it up top. Driving to his left, blowing past the defense, in the lane. Handed off to Okongwu just as the refs blew the whistle. But they are in the bonus, so it's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws anyway, with 13 seconds to go. Trae Young can cut it to 7. Student said this game is so boring after watching the Knicks game last night. Game of the week. Game of the week. Knicks versus the Nuggets last night. Fantastic game. Just great basketball all around is what it was. Trae Young misses a free throw. You can't be missing free throws if you want to make this comeback, Trae Young. Come on. Dance Jr. is going to sub in for the final possession. Trae Young knocks down the second free throw, though. At least you got one. 10 seconds to go. Donovan Mitchell bringing it down. Mitchell coming to his right. Trae Young switches onto him. A pull-up three from Mitchell. Comes up short. Nance Jr. with the rebound, and that's going to end the quarter, sending us to halftime. And it's going to be 71-63. 71-63. Not where you want to be if you're Cleveland. Not where you want to be at all. If you're Cleveland, you wanted like at least a 10, 12-point lead going into halftime. But honestly, second night of a back-to-back for Cleveland. Atlanta's kind of kind of just hanging around. If they catch fire, DeAndre Hunter missed all of his three-point shots in that first half. If they hang around and DeAndre Hunter catches fire, maybe Garrison Matthews hits a three, Craig G hits a three, Reza Shea continues to play well, Trae Young stops missing open shots. This is going to become a game. This is for sure going to become a game. It already is a game. It's only 8. It's only 8. Lakers up by almost 30 on the Wizards. Jared Vanderbilt is back, though. Shout out Jared Vanderbilt. I always really liked him. And everyone's just getting whatever they want. Shake Milton! Once a Nick, always a Nick. Shake Milton with 9 points tonight. Shout out our guy, Shake Milton. Cam Reddish out there getting DNPs. Trae Jamison. If that's who they're going to be playing off the bench, Precious, have a glorious night tomorrow night. Although Vanderbilt is nice. I like Vanderbilt. But he is coming back from the injury. Who's playing for the Wizards? Kuzma, Poole, really? Both of you guys are playing and you're letting your team get stomped by 30 right now? Really? Kuzma? Really, Poole? Valanciunas 0 for 6. 0 for 1 from 3. 2 points, 3 assists, 1 rebound. This is the thing that frightens me about Valanciunas. In 14 minutes, this is his stat line, y'all. I know it's just a bad night. It's a bad night. It's a bad night for everybody. Nothing's going right for this Wizards team. When he's on a good team, I'm sure he's going to play significantly better. But this is the thing that I would not want on the Knicks. The guy coming off the bench and putting up this stat line. Oh, he's not coming off the bench. He's starting today, but... Eight-point game here isn't terrible. 71-63. Not a whole lot of defense being played, if we're being honest. 71 points in the first half is pretty good offensively. Reza Shea 7 for 7, by the way. This man has not missed. He has not missed. Okongwu with 7 points, 5 boards, 3 assists, doing a little bit of everything. Hasn't been all that active defensively against this big Cavs front line, but he's kind of doing by himself. Mohamed Guy played the first 6 minutes of the game. We haven't seen him since. Is he good? Is he good? I feel like he'd be solid in this. You know, you want to go big. You have Mohamed Guy out there with Okongwu. Is he out now? What's going on with Mohamed Guy? Trae Young's 4 for 10, hit 2 threes, got 13 points, only 2 assists. Does have a turnover. Only 2 assists, though, is not good enough for the guy leading the league in assists. Dyson Daniels with 3, 3, and 3. And only 1 steal. He's 1 for 5 from the field. His 3 points came from 1 3-point shot made. But you're probably looking for a little bit more from Daniels. But he does have his handful switching off between Mitchell and Garland all night long. So off the bench, DeAndre Hunter, 5 for 10. But like I said, he missed all of his perimeter shots. All 5 of his misses coming from the 3-point line. He's 0 for 5. He did get to the foul line. He's 8 for 8 from the foul line, which is nice. But you got to knock down some of these threes if you want your Hawks to come back into it at some point, right? He scored all 18 of their bench points. Nothing from Matthews. Nothing from Wallace. Nothing from Grady. Nothing from Nance Jr. 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 7 minutes, 13 minutes, which is more than enough minutes. More than enough minutes. Bernard Johnson, what's up, Bernard? How's everyone doing? I mean, I'm doing all right. Doing all right. A little sprained ankle, but other than that, pretty good. They did name the All-Stars from both sides. We can check out. I can move myself over here. Put myself right in the middle. Right in the middle of their article. The Western Conference reserves. Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, 2 Anthonys. James Harden. Shout out James Harden, man. A little bit of a resurgent year with the Clippers. Jaren Jackson Jr., well-deserved All-Star nod. I believe his 2nd appearance. Alperen Şengün, his 1st appearance. First-time All-Star Alperen Şengün. Very much deserved. Second seed Houston Rockets. Wemby ultimately made it because of the era of Wemby now begins. He will be a perennial All-Star as long as he's having a healthy season. he will be named an All-Star from here on out in his career. And J-Dub, Jalen Williams from the Thunder, named to his first All-Star team, likely his first of many, also likely a perennial All-Star moving forward, as both of those guys have been named for the first time. Şengün, possibly also another perennial All-Star named for the first time. As for the Eastern Conference, obviously both of our Knicks were named as starters. No reserves for the Knicks, which was to be expected. Jaylen Brown of the Celtics gets named. Cade Cunningham, first-time All-Star. My guy, Cade, yes, sir. I've been holding on to my Cade Cunningham stock for years. My guy, Cade Cunningham, coming through this season, finally breaking through the star barrier, being named to the All-Star team for the first time this year. Shout out to my man, first of many, Cade Cunningham. Darius Garland, his second All-Star appearance, being named as a reserve. The second Cav to be named, Tyler Hero. Hey, can you guys chill over here? TNT guys, can you stop yelling in my face? Please. There we go. Just please. I'm talking over you. Where was I? Tyler Hero, first time All-Star, and I talked about it a little bit earlier. I love the story of Tyler Hero. I don't like the Heat. I'm not even a big fan of Tyler Hero, but I love the story of Tyler Hero. If you guys remember, he has won the Sixth Man of the Year award. He's been named Sixth Man of the Year previously, a couple of years ago, coming off the bench, and he kind of made it a little bit of he was like, I'm a starter. I would like to be a starter. And Miami was finally like, okay, we think you're more of a Ginobili, but, our team's not all that great. We're going to put you in the starting lineup. And about a season or two later, he has rewarded them by playing so well. He's named as a All-Star reserve this season. Very much deserved. Tyler Hero, shout out to him. I love that story. Bet on himself, or not even bet on himself, but he knew what he was capable of. And he made the All-Star team this year. Shout out to him. Damian Lillard makes the All-Star team yet again. He's having a very good season. Obviously, Lillard getting older. Not as good as he used to be, but still pretty damn good. Still pretty damn dangerous. Damian Lillard made the reserve as the All-Star. Evan Mobley makes it for the first time in his career. Probably the first time in many. Probably. Maybe. Evan Mobley made the All-Star team this year after having a career year. Feeling like he's breaking through that barrier as well that Cade Cunningham has also been knocking on the door of. Evan Mobley knocking on the door of stardom. Trying to break through. Having a fantastic year with the Cavs. Probably the most important Cav, while also being the second best Cav so far this year behind Mitchell. And then the last person, Pascal Siakam, a little bit of a surprise for me for Pascal Siakam. It's not that I thought he was playing bad, but I've heard no All-Star buzz for Pascal Siakam. But the Pacers have been playing better recently. They're sitting at 5th with 26-20 record. So, and very comfortably, 3 games ahead of the Magic. Very comfortably out of that play-in situation. But the surprise snubs. LaMelo. Who was the other one? LaMelo didn't make it. Kyrie Irving didn't make it. A couple of surprising snubs. LaMelo was the most surprising one. When I looked at it, I was like, someone's missing. Oh, where's LaMelo? He's not there. If you ask me who LaMelo should have made it over, maybe Siakam, maybe Lillard. But the thing about it is, like, both these guys have helped their teams win games, man. LaMelo has not done that. Big Taz said Pascal over Josh Hart. Josh Hart was not going to make it, Big Taz. Josh Hart was not going to make it. We respect and love Josh Hart. Hope he got some, he did get some consideration. He got some votes from when the voting came out. He got some votes to be an All-Star. But, he's not better than Siakam. Not better than Mobley. Not better than Lillard. Not better than Hero. Not better than Garland. Not better than Cunningham. Not better than Brown. You can go through the whole list. Love Josh Hart, obviously, but Bernard said, so you was playing ball when that happened? I was not. I was just at work. Just took a wrong step, rolled my ankle, and it hurts. Was not playing ball, man. I wish I was. Much better story. Much better story than, like, I just took a wrong step. David said Josh Hart snub. Our guy Josh Hart, man. When they expand the All-Star teams after the league expands to 32 teams, they have to at least one more slot for each side, for each conference, right? But they got to have some kind of award, some kind of recognition for role players like Josh Hart, right? Last year it was Derek White. This year it's Josh Hart. David said I'd take Hart's energy over all of them. Oh, of course. Josh Hart is entering that like pantheon of guys is like literally best role players in the league. Like I don't know if there's another role player I'd want over Josh Hart. Everything, all the intangibles he brings. I want it all. I want all of them. I need that guy in my team. 10 times out of 10. Big Tat said LaMelo's on a trash team. He wasn't supposed to make it. We've seen guys make it from bad teams before. The problem with, trash is the apt word, because the problem with the Hornets is if it weren't for the Wizards being absolutely horrendous this season, they would be in conversation for worst team in the league. It's them, it's the Jazz. That's pretty much it. I guess the Nets. Yeah, it's those three teams. If you remove the Wizards, who are just abjectly the worst team in the league by far, the Hornets are one of the three worst teams in the league, and it's not even close. So like, can you reward a guy who misses a ton of games? And where is it? Can you reward a guy who misses a ton of games but puts up a ton of stats? Right? LaMelo on the season is averaging 28 a game, but look, his status right now is out. He's still out. Oh, you guys can't see it. My bad. He's still out. Right? He is averaging this season. Move me over to this, over this guy right here. We don't need to see that guy. This season he's averaging 28 points, 42% from the field is okay, not great, not good even, not what you really want. Only 33.7% from three, but he's on a bad team, so the percentages are gonna be low. 7.3 assists, 0.3 blocks, 0.4 steals, 3.5 blocks, 3.7 turnovers. The case for LaMelo is that he's awesome. He's great. He's a great individual basketball player. Problem is that like he's not elevating his team at all. Now he doesn't have a great team. He doesn't. But should they be the worst team in the league? Let me look at it. Let me look at it one more time. Should they be the worst team in the league? They should be better than the Nets. They should be in that Hornets 76ers range. They should be knocking on the door of the plane. Like, let me just be honest. How many years in a row are we just going to be like, yeah, they're bad? Injuries and this, that. How many years are we going to do that, man? You should be knocking on the door of the plane. I'm not even saying you got to make it. But you got to be in the mix between Philly and Toronto. You got to have like 15, 17 wins. You can't be second worst team in the East and one of the three worst teams in the league. You can't be that and expect to get accolades like all-star appearances. David said Josh Hart is the Mike and Ike MVP. Very, very true. An apt description of Josh Hart. Big Tat, and I'm just glad that the weasel named Trae Young is not an all-star. Also a big snub, Trae Young, absolutely. Good name to pull. The guy we are watching tonight did not make the all-star team. Trae Young having a good assist season, a good dishing season. He's moving the ball well. The issue with Trae Young is the percentages are all the way down. All the way down for Trae Young this season. This season, he's averaging 22.7 points, which is lower than his career average. He's also only shooting 34% from three and 40% from the field. So, like, come on, man. You can't reward that. He is averaging 11.4 assists. 22 points and 11 assists is nothing to sneeze at, but come on, man. Come on. 40% from the field. Like, when you're surrounded with talent as well. I know he has the ball a lot, but come on. Okay, Kevin McCullough Jr. is actually playing with Westshirt? No way. Kevin McCullough Jr. is playing? No way. Hold on. I was fully expecting Kevin McCullough Jr., the Knicks rookie. I spelled Westchester way wrong. Westchester Knicks. We're about to start the second half as well. All right, I'm going to look for the G League scores while we get back to the game. Let's do it. Thank you for that update, KAZ. I want to check out Kevin McCullough Jr. David said, I'd rather bring old school physicality back to the game than 10-minute quarters. Nobody wants 10-minute quarters. Not a single person on this planet who likes NBA basketball wants 10-minute quarters. I don't know what Adam Silver is smoking over there, but they gotta get that pipe out of his hands, man. Come on, what are you doing? 10-minute quarters. Who is asking for less basketball? Who is asking for less basketball to watch? Here we go. Start of the quarter. They get it over to Mobley. He's gonna fire a three. Way off, hit the side of the backboard, but right into the hands of Strus as Trae Young just gives it to him because Trae Young's not going to battle underneath. And Strus lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point game. Dyson Daniels has it up top, cross court to Trae Young, driving it down. Stops, step back, pump fake against Mobley, hands it off to Okongwu, driving it down, flips it up at the basket. Can't get it to go. Strus comes flying in for the rebound. Let me move my chair out of the way before I sprain my other ankle. They get it over to, who's that, Mitchell, who gets blocked by Muhammad Guy. Why Muhammad Guy only played 6 minutes, I'll never know, because Regis Stage driving down, throws the lob to Muhammad Guy. I'm rooting for my guy now. I'm rooting for him. Regis with a beautiful pass, by the way. But my guy, Muhammad Guy, making things happen. Blocks the Donovan Mitchell three and then gets the lob on the other end. Garland catches pump fakes, driving to his right, shovels it over to Allen. Allen in the post against Okongwu, stops, turns, flips it over to the left hand, gets it to go. Trae Young bringing it down. Quick crossover to his right, picks his dribble up, swings it over to Regis, hands it off to Trae Young. Inside, tried to get the inside pass, knocked away by the Cavs. Mobley driving it down behind the back, coming down the lane, knocked out of his hands, and Trae Young will pick it up, bringing it down the other way. It's still a 10-point game. Hit ahead to Daniels. High floater, hit the front of the rim, can't get the friendly bounce. Okongwu with the offensive rebound. They swing it around to Trae Young, catches, pump fakes, blows by Strus. Lefty floater, can't get it to go. Jared Allen with the rebound. Here comes Donovan Mitchell. Swings it over to Garland. Garland shoves it over to Strus. Strus pump fakes, back to Garland. Swings it over to Mitchell. Mitchell right wing three. Mitchell can't get it to go. Guy with the rebound. Here comes Young. Trae Young bounce past to Muhammad Guy in the paint. Flips it over the right hand. Comes up short. Come on, Muhammad Guy. I'm rooting for him, man. I like this kid a lot. There he is, Garland driving it down. Swings it out to Strus. Strus, extra pass. Mitchell walks into a wide open straightaway three in transition. And he splashes it. Come on, Cleveland, pull away. Let's end the night early. Pull away, Cleveland. They swing it over to Muhammad Guy, over to Regis. Regis, left corner three. Oh my goodness, the kid refuses to miss. Zachary Regis gets the 3 points right back. He is 8 for 8 from the field right now. 8 for 8. He is not missing. He got 20 points. Oh, he's 7 for 7. They had it messed up at halftime. Garland, one-legged fall-away jumper, splashes it at the net. 13-point deficit right now for Atlanta. It was a long two, I guess, from Regis. Daniels up top, bounce past the Regis in the paint, against the contact, and gets the finger roll to go over Jared Allen. Regis refuses to miss tonight. I also like Regis. I do have property on Regis Island, I will say. David said, I saw a few highlights of McCullough. Looks good. He is playing. Cool. I'm going to look him up. Maybe at the next timeout, we'll watch them together or something. Garland gets to the lane, knocks down a little floater over Trae Young. And they are relentlessly attacking Trae Young. That's how you play the Hawks. Trae Young has no defensive impact in the game whatsoever. They swing it around Regis, another three. His first miss of the game. No, Regis. Regis' first miss of the game off that three. Mitchell driving it down, kicks it over to Strus. One dribble three. Knocks down the corner three for Strus. 85-69, a 16-point game. Trae Young driving it down. Gets caught in the air. Kicks it out to Muhammad Guy. He's going to line up a three. Comes up short. Mobley with the rebound. Here come the Cavs. Hit ahead to Mitchell. Mitchell, hesitation, driving it down. Kicks it out to Garland. Extra pass to Strus. Another corner three. Same spot. Same result for Max Strus. And now a 19-point lead has opened up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And we might be out of here early, y'all. We might be out of here early. We're going to let the quarter continue to play out, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, timeout. You guys are telling me about Kevin McCullough Jr. I've been super interested because I like Kevin McCullough. I liked him at Kansas. Westchester, please. Just look up Westchester, the Westchester Knicks. All right, I guess I'm just going to have to look up the G League. Bump, 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 bump. Oh, can I watch it with ESPN Plus? I have ESPN Plus. Can I watch it? Can I put it up on the other monitor? Kevin McCullough coming off the bench. He is coming off the bench. My man Kevin McCullough getting on the court. 3 for 7 from the field. He missed most of his threes. Got a free throw to go, probably an and one. 7 points for Kevin McCullough Jr. and zeros across the board other than that. But his first game back, I assume his first game back. TJ Warren, hooping, 21. Moses Brown, hooping, 18 and 21. Continue to rebounding the hell out of the ball. Maybe the Knicks do need to call him Moses. Well, they don't really need a big. That's the thing. Right? He can't do the things that Precious Achiuwa and Mitch Robinson can do. So no point in Moses Brown, but TJ Warren. 21, 3, and 4. He can still hoop. If I hit the watch button, can I watch it? Can I watch it if I hit the watch button? Big Taz said that was a travel by Donovan. The way he shuffled his feet. I think they said he shuffled the ball. The ball was knocked loose, and so him shuffling his feet like that didn't trigger the challenge. Or it didn't trigger the travel, I should say. Can I watch this? No, I'm not signed in, which is fine. I don't care. Wait, can I? No. I can't. TJ would give us 10 off the bench. It's not really about that. Is TJ Warren a better defender than Landry Shamet right now? Highly unlikely he is. Very much unlikely he is. Then I think the Knicks are far more interested in Landry Shamet's defense than they are in TJ Warren maybe being able to give you 10 off the bench. If we're going to bring a guy off the bench other than Landry Shamet, it should be Bakom Dadie. Big Taz said the Knicks are sending messages to the league with these last 3 wins. Oh, for sure. It's a homestand against the Western Conference right now, and the Knicks are holding fort. Have not lost yet. Sacramento got him out of there. Memphis got him out of there. Denver last night got him out of there. And we got the Lakers coming in. We got the Rockets coming in. The Rockets one is going to be the real message because the Rockets are beating the Cavs and the Celtics multiple times each. So that'll be the real test. And we're getting back to the game. We are getting back to the game. Daniels turns it over. Strus jumps the passing lane. He's going to go all the way. Shoves it over to Mitchell. Takes the contact. Gets the lefty finish to go. And it's a 21-point deficit, y'all. We're going to be out of here early. Okongwu shoves it over to Muhammad Guy, who knocks down a floater. Oh, it's Muhammad Gay. I'm pronouncing this wrong like 3 nights in a row. Muhammad Gay. Mo Gay. Strus along the baseline tried to, I don't know what you're doing, Strus. He tried to go for a poster over Okongwu, just lost it on the way up. Trae Young over to Okongwu down the lane, gets a nice, tough finish through contact, through the chest of Jared Allen. And just like that, it's back down to 16. Come on, Cleveland, start to pull away. We're not here for a game. And then Donovan Mitchell throws it away. The Hawks refuse to go away. It's a 3-on-1. Shoves it over to Mo Gay. And he's going to get the layup and the foul. What are you doing, Garland? What was that? You just gave him the foul. And Mo Gay is going to go to the foul line for one more free throw. on the and one layup. Okay, Hazy said, can't wait till Dadier gets real minutes with this team. You and me both, man. You and me both. You guys know how I feel about Dadier. You guys know how I feel about. I get enamored with the rookies because it's something new, it's something young. The potential is there. They're not defined as players yet. They're gonna figure their way out. I love that. I love the journey of that process. As Mo Gay misses a free throw. Come on, big dog. You can't be missing free throws if you want to make this comeback. Justice's dad. What's up, Justice's dad? At the Lake Show game in D.C. right now. I was working with Alexandria Va last night and saw the disaster go down. Horrible. Oh, my goodness. Absolutely. Niang gets fouled, driving it down. Big Task said, I have a feeling that Dadier is going to be the future. I love Dadier. I think he's going to end up being a really nice role player for us. That's what I think. I hope he's a future star. I think he's going to end up being a really nice role player for us, though, which I'm fine with. That's exactly what I want from him. Garland down the lane, puts up a floater, can't get it to go. A lot of contact on the floater attempt. DeAndre Hunter bringing it down. Hit ahead to Ricochet. Ricochet going along the baseline. Goes up. Contact. Kicks it out. Daniels. Extra pass. Hunter catches. Pump fakes. Drawing past defense. Kicks it back out to Daniels. He catches and pump fakes. And now they got nothing. Got to take the shot you get. Kicks it out to Hunter. A 3 over Allen. In and out. Can't get it to go. And now 0 for 6. Now 0 for 6 for DeAndre Hunter. They need more from DeAndre Hunter. From 3-point range. Niang gets it over to Strus. Strus up top to Jerome. Jerome coming to his right. Off an Allen screen against Daniels. Stops, pump fakes, kicks it out. Niang, a quick catch and fire 3. Comes up short, long rebound. Wallace knocks out of the hands of Jerome. Here comes Daniels. Daniels driving it down, passes Jerome, kicks it out to Ricochet, catches, pump fakes, going along the baseline, picks his dribble up, stops, turns, spins, leans in, kicks it out to Wallace. Wallace over the top to Hunter. Hunter being guarded by Jerome. You got to take him. DeAndre Hunter driving to his left. A lot of contact. Flips it up to the basket. He's going to go to the foul line for 2 free throws. It's a 14-point game. Hunter can knock it down to a 6-point game. Should be a 20-point game. David said Zion and Bullet to the Nets. Good trade. And the Nets give up all of their draft capital? It's the only way you're getting those guys. Both of them on the same team. Justice's dad said first sell out of the year. Hunter knocks down his first free throw. He's got one more coming. Hunter knocks down the second one. Ty Jerome bringing it down. Jerome up top being guarded by Wallace, coming to his right, off the Allen screen, driving it down, runs right into the defense, loses it, picks it back up, kicks it out to Niang. Niang, a left wing 3. Can't get it to go. And they're going to continue to let Niang shoot it. Here comes Larry Nance Jr. And the Hawks have been battling back. Ricochet dancing around the Nance Jr. screen, driving to his right, down the lane, tried to shovel it over to Wallace, knocked out of bounds by the Cavs. It'll remain with the Hawks. But it's only a 12-point game. At one point, it was 20. Quick 8-0 run from the Hawks as the Cavs just meandering around right now. What are you doing? What are we doing? Come on. We were trying to get out of here early, man. Big Tass said, what do you think about Chris Boucher? I've always liked Chris Boucher. I've always liked Chris Boucher. I guess you could use him more as a wing in the Landry Shamet role, which works. Better shooter than Shamet. He's just not as versatile defensively. Like he doesn't. I wouldn't put him on wings or anything the way you put Shamet, or guards the way you put Shamet on them. But it's not like Shamet's playing a whole lot. 6 minutes from Boucher is better than 6 minutes from Shamet. So I would like a Boucher trade. Just depends what you're giving up, obviously. And if it's just Jericho Sims, I'm down with it. Down with it. Garland driving it down, gets it into Allen. Allen shuffling his feet down low. Kicks it out to Jerome. Up top, pump fakes, driving it down at the foul line. Pass fake, kicks it in the corner. Garland sets his feet and fires. And he splashes a 3. Darius Garland getting it moving. Justice's dad said, Nick smoked the Nuggets last night for the season. Sweep. Absolutely. Absolutely glorious moment last night. Super fun. Mike Azzi, what's up, Mike? They swinging around. Vic Krejci's going to try a three. Can't get it to go. Allen with the rebound. Why is my score constantly off? Do they keep calling threes, twos? They constantly have their toe on the line or something? Niang fires the right corner three. He can't get it to go. It is 78-92. 14-point game. Daniels rushing it down, coming to his right. Picks his dribble up, gets it over to Wallace, who sets his feet and fires a right wing three. He comes up short. Jared Allen with the rebound. Mike Azzi said, what are your thoughts on Halliburton? As Niang finally knocks down a three. Thoughts on Halliburton? A little overrated. Gotta get more consistent. Gotta stop blaming injuries for everything and take responsibility for not playing well. There's a reason why his teammate was named an All-Star and he was not. And I will leave it at that. Right? There's a reason why Siakam is an All-Star this year and Tyrese Halliburton is not. Big Taz said the Nuggets really tried to win the game. Yeah. I mean, I'm sure Memphis really tried to win the game. I'm sure Sacramento really tried to win the game. But, you know, sometimes you just run into that buzzsaw called the New York Knicks. Sometimes it happens. Justice's dad, Ice Trae tries to win every game. Yeah, by himself, by launching 35-footers. You know, sometimes he settles for that shot just because he's like, well, I'm smaller than everybody. I'm just going to take this deep three. And to be honest, he hits it with pretty good regularity and consistency. But until he becomes a more consistent offensive threat, the Hawks' ceiling is continuously going to be capped, considering how poor of a defender he is. How poor of a defender he is. One of, if not, the worst defender in the NBA. Big Taz said Tyrese Halliburton is the Drake of the NBA. Oh, man. I think the last thing you want to do right now is be called the Drake, man. He's got to stop blaming the injuries for everything and just try to be a consistent basketball player. Still super young, has a lot of time to figure it out. But these last 2 years of being like, I'm not playing well because it's the hamstring that I hurt 3 months ago. And then this season, he's like, actually I had a migraine this summer, so now I'm not playing well. And it's like, come on, dog. Come on. Why can't you just come out and be like Jalen Brunson and just be like, I got to play better. You know? I know it's annoying sometimes when Jalen Brunson has a bad game and he comes on, he's Mr. Accountability, and he's like, I have to play better. I have to do more. I have to play better. But, like, it's nice. It's nice because ultimately, yes. that is the cure. You have to play better. You are the leader of the team. And for the Pacers, Tyrese Halliburton has to play better. He is the leader of the team. Kay Hazy said, I don't think that Halliburton gets another All-Star appearance. Too many talented players coming up. That is true. A lot of talented players. Another snub from the All-Star team. Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey did not make the All-Star team. I know he hasn't had like a super great year. The efficiency's way down and whatnot, but obviously playing without Embiid, Paul George in and out of the lineup, a lot of roster shakeup and whatnot. But Tyrese Maxey's a dangerous dude. I think he's an All-Star level player, but he wasn't named to the All-Star team this year. And probably deservedly so. But you're right. There's a lot of talented guards coming up. Tyrese Halliburton, I do think he's going to make an All-Star team again. He's good and talented. He's just got to put the pieces together. Wallace gets it over to Hunter. Hunter down low to Daniels. Daniels tries to get it inside the Nance Jr., but a kickball violation on Evan Mobley. Big Taz said, I like Cade Cunningham. Very happy he's an All-Star. Yeah, deservedly so. Finally hitting his All-Star potential this year. As Dyson Daniels knocks down a high floater, 95-80, with 3 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Ty Jerome coming to his right, stopping, stepping back, kicks it over to Mitchell. Mitchell fires a straightaway three, knocks it down. Back to an 18-point game. If they can get this to 25, we're going to end the night early. As Sam Merrill picks the pocket of Wallace coming down the lane, scoop layup gets it to go. Back to a 20-point game. Under 3 to go. 10-2 run. Just like that. They go over to Wallace. And the Cavs are in a zone. That's what's throwing this Hawks team off right now. Wallace driving to his right in the paint. Kicks it up top to Wallace. That's who they want shooting. Continues to misfire. Offensive rebound for Nance Jr., though, gets fouled by Donovan Mitchell. Kay Hazy said this game is over. We'll go to the end of the quarter. If it's still a 20-point deficit, if the Hawks don't chip away at this lead right now, we'll end the stream early. But Trae Young subbing back in here. Trae Young up top, coming to his left off a Nance Jr. screen. Mobley switches onto him, pulling it back out, gets it over to Hunter. Hunter, stopping, turning, spinning against Merrill, loses it. Ty Jerome picks it up. Ty Jerome over the top. Mobley gets fouled by Vic Krejci. A little over 2 minutes to go. Still 20-point deficit, and the Cavs are going to get the ball back. They called the foul, and they fall, and they call the foul on Vic Krejci. Second straight foul. And it's a foul before the ball is inbounded, which is a violation, and you get one free throw out of it. Donovan Mitchell is going to shoot the free throw. Mitchell knocks down his free throw. 21-point lead for the Cavs. The largest lead of the game, 21 now. Namar said, I think this game is over also. We'll go the last 2 minutes of the third quarter here before we call it a night, right? They get it down low to Ty Jerome. Jerome pulling it all the way back out the three-point line. Kicks it up top to Mitchell. Mitchell's dancing with it, coming to his left off the Mobley screen. They show two. Kicks it out to Merrill. Swings it over to Niang. Niang, a right wing three. Can't get it to go. Here comes Nance Jr., bringing it down. Hands it off to Trae Young, coming to his left. Stopping, stepping back. Trae Young been very quiet tonight. Without Jalen Johnson, they need you to step up, Trae Young, and he has not done so. They swing it over to Young, extra pass to Nance Jr. He pump fakes, driving to his right. Has it in the post against Evan Mobley. Tosses up an air ball, but Vic Krejci right there gets fouled by Niang. He's going to send him to the foul line for 2 free throws. Vic Krejci knocks down the first free throw. He's got one more coming. Chips it away back to a 20-point game. He can cut it to 19, under 20. And he misses the second one. Got to get it to under 20, man. You got to get it under 20. Here comes Ty Jerome. Coming to his right off a Mobley screen. Swings it over to Mitchell. Mitchell, top of the key, three. Yeah, this game's over. Game is over. We'll go with the final 1 minute and 20 seconds, and we'll wrap it up, y'all. Trae Young bringing it down. Fires a deep three, trying to answer. Bricks it off the back of the rim, can't get it to go. Mobley with the rebound, hit ahead to Jerome. Jerome, I did say 25, and it's 23 right now, so they get a layup. Jerome driving it down, layup, gets it to go. And there's the 25-point game, and that will wrap it up for us. We got a minute to go, and then we'll sign off, y'all. As the Hawks turn it over again. Ooh, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. Mitchell shoves it over to Mobley. He goes up. Oh, my goodness. He throws it down all over Vic Krejci. David said, SmackDown tomorrow. True. I haven't been all that tuned in with wrestling as of late. It's getting a little slow right now. Right before the Rumble. Trae Young on the right wing. 27-point deficit, steps back for a fall-away three, bricks another three-point shot, ball knocked into the air, Hunter has it, driving to his right, spinning to his left, trying to draw the foul. They're not going to call nothing, they're not going to give you anything right now. It was a whole lot of holding, a whole lot of fouling, then a foul on Craigie. And they're going to stay in the act of shooting. But that's going to be it. We're going to wrap it up here. Appreciate you. Justice's dad said, GG, see you on Saturday. I'll see you on Saturday, everybody. I'll see you on Saturday. This game ended up being not all that entertaining. Not all that entertaining. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. Actually, real quick, before we fully sign off, who is playing tomorrow? We got to pick a game for tomorrow. Maybe I'll probably just put it in the Clippers Hornets, Mavs Pistons, Nuggets Sixers. You guys want to watch the Sixers again? Celtics are playing the Pelicans. Maybe my guy Zion plays? Maybe. I hope so. This might be the game we watch. Maybe Bucks Spurs, Giannis against Wemby, Suns Warriors. All right, so it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, those are going to be the 4 I'm going to put up I'm going to put it up in a community post tomorrow morning. And I'll see you guys for the game tomorrow. And if not, I will definitely see you guys on Saturday when the Knicks take on the Lakers. They welcome the Lakers into Madison Square Garden. So I'll see you guys then. I'm out, y'all. Have a good night. Remember, if you sprain your ankle, make sure you ice your ankle right away. Make sure you brush your teeth, stay hydrated, and get a good night's sleep, y'all. I'm out. Bye.